Hi, my name is Jamie, and I'm a youth participant at OutCasting, Public Radio's LGBTQ youth program. OutCasting is a youth-run organization with supervision and training by professionals in journalism and broadcasting, and we hope we can interest you in joining the OutCasting team. OutCasting has always had a mix of LGBTQ youth and straight allies, and it's okay if you're closeted. We can take steps to conceal your identity. OutCasting youth participants are generally of high school or college age. OutCasting's mission is to give a national voice to LGBTQ youth, train a new generation of media activists, and contribute to our national discussion of LGBTQ issues. The program is part of the public education component of LGBTQ advocacy. Through your work at OutCasting, you'll have the opportunity to add your voice, build your skills, and get great public radio experience. You'll also make friends. We have a friendly, collaborative, and safe environment. OutCasting can be heard on more than 45 public radio stations affiliated with the Pacifica Radio Network. It can also be heard on demand and by podcast from our website, outcastingmedia.org, and it can be heard on iTunes. You can develop a wide range of skills at OutCasting. Reaching out to potential guests requires that you be able to make business phone calls and write professional emails, so we train you to do that. You learn about journalism, interviewing techniques, and writing and speaking for broadcast. Much of the fight for LGBTQ civil rights takes place in the legal arena, so we often discuss relevant areas of law. You develop your research skills. You can learn digital editing and production and promotion. It looks great on your resume because few people of our age have substantive experience working on a nationally distributed public radio program. And finally, you develop a deep understanding of the issues we cover. OutCasting is based in Westchester County, New York, just north of New York City. It began in 2011 on WDFH FM 90.3, Westchester Public Radio, a local public radio station we used to own. In 2013, OutCasting became nationally distributed on more than 45 public radio stations around the country and one in Europe. That was the first stage in OutCasting's growth. The second stage came in 2014, when we opened a bureau in New York City. And in 2015, we opened a bureau at Michigan State University. This is our first bureau outside of the New York area, and it's serving as a template we plan to replicate at other universities across the country. This growth is part of a strategy that has two goals. First, increasing the variety of LGBTQ youth experiences and perspectives represented on the show. And second, increasing our production schedule to expand the number of public radio stations that broadcast OutCasting, thus increasing its influence. OutCasting has gotten some amazing national press. GLAAD, a national media watchdog agency, said that OutCasting provides some of the most honest and accurate representations of LGBT and allied youth in the media. And in the fall of 2014, The Advocate said, in-depth, well-researched, and punchy. NPR-level production values. What makes all of this remarkable is that most of the people working on the show are barely old enough to drive. These articles and others are available on the press page at outcastingmedia.org. OutCasting covers a wide range of LGBTQ topics. We produce 3 different kinds of programs: documentaries, long-form interviews, and first-person accounts. Most mainstream media are driven by events and spend very little time exploring the complex issues behind events. During the year before OutCasting got started, there was a rash of LGBTQ teen suicides. TV stations covered them in the usual way, and you can probably imagine their stories. The obligatory candlelight vigil, the shocked friends, the distraught parents, nobody saw this coming, the school is bringing in counselors. And on to the next story. In contrast, OutCasting is driven not by events, but by issues, which we cover in depth. We bring in well-known and authoritative guests when the topic calls for it. One of our earliest programs covered bullying and teen suicide prevention. Our guest on that program was Dan Savage, co-founder of the It Gets Better project. He's also an author and activist. We've done a lot of work on transgender issues, and in fact, this photo was taken during an interview we did with a transgender athlete named Chris Mosier about issues faced by trans people in sports. That's OutCasting youth participant Travis on the left and Chris on the right. You can reach our website at mfpg.org or outcastingmedia.org. Both addresses will take you to the site. If you're interested in applying to become part of the OutCasting team, please contact us through the contact page on the website or message us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/outcastingmedia. Thanks so much for watching. I hope we've interested you in joining OutCasting.